Well, hey there, busy kids, and welcome to a special bonus lesson. I don't know about you, but one of my favorite Disney movies is The Lion King. Now, I asked my piano students which song from The Lion King they would like me to create a piano lesson tutorial for. And the song that received the most votes by far was Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase.
So that's what I'm going to teach you in this lesson. I'm going to teach you how to play the chorus from this song. First, we'll go over the right hand and then the left hand. So let's take a look at our keyboard. So on my piano, this is my middle C. My finger 4, this finger right here in my right hand, is going to start on the E flat above middle C. Here's E. For flats, I lower my note 1/2 step. So this black key right here is E flat. I'm going to play Hakuna Matata. Now, one thing I want you to notice is my eighth notes aren't perfectly even. If I were playing them evenly, it would sound like this, which is not how Timon and Pumbaa sing this song. It's got a little bit of swing to it, so it sounds like this. I'd like you to just try singing the words Hakuna Matata with me for this first phrase. Ready, go. Hakuna Matata. Let's sing it together one more time. Ready, go. Hakuna Matata. Now I want you to try playing that. Seeing if you can swing those eighth notes. All right, let's move on to the next part. We're keeping that finger 4 on E flat. We're going to reach our thumb down to this A below middle C. We're going to play A, C, D, E flat, D, C. Just try playing those notes. Now, if we're adding our rhythm to it, remember we're swinging the eighth note. So it's going to sound like this. What a wonderful phrase. I'm swinging the eighth note, so they're not evenly. Listen to me do it one more time. Now you try playing it. Now pause the video and try both of those phrases right hand only, and then press play. All right, we're moving along to our next Hakuna Matata. This one's going to be similar to our first one, but we're starting on middle C instead of E flat. So listen to me play it. Hakuna Matata. Now you try. Did you remember all your E flats? And then for Ain't No Passin' Craze, we're going to reach our thumb back to that low A again. A, C, E flat, D, D. Let's try playing that part together. 1, 2, ready, go. Ain't no passin' craze. Now let's speed it up a little bit. So 1, 2, ready, go. Ain't no passin' craze. Now, after you play craze, you're going to move finger 2 to E. So now I'm in this hand position here. It's going to sound like this. It means no worries. So notice the notes I'm playing. E, G, G, A, A. The E is quick. E, G, G, A, A. Go ahead and try that much. All right, now for the rest of your days, I'm going to do a finger crossover here. So I'm playing for the rest of, and then on your, I'm going to cross finger 2 over to C, and then keep my thumb tucked so that it goes back to D. So watch me do that. For the rest of your days. So I'm crossing over with finger 2, but leaving my thumb on D because it's going to go right back to D. Watch me do it one more time. Pause the video and try that part on your own a few times, and then press play. All right, now I'd like you to pause the video and try measures 1 through 11, and then press play. Okay, so after we left off on days, you're playing that D. We're gonna do a little bit of a finger switch again. Finger 3 is gonna come to E. It's our problem free. Watch me do that again. E, E, D, C, C. Now you try. And then philosophy. I'm just playing E, E, D, D. You try that. And now for my last Hakuna Matata, I'm going to move finger 3 to the black key, E flat. Hakuna Matata. Notice each time I play the E, I'm playing the E flat because the black key will last the entire measure. Watch me do it again. Hakuna Matata. Go ahead and try that final Hakuna Matata. All right, we're going to work on adding our left hand now. Left hand is going to be low in this piece, and you'll notice my instructions say detached left hand. That means it's going to be separate. Each note is going to have a separate sound. It's not quite as short as a staccato, but it's still going to be, it's not legato where it's smooth. It's each note has a separate, distinct sound. It's going to add some playfulness to this piece. Now, before we try the left hand, I want you to see if you can just drum the left hand for me in that first line. If I'm playing, you can close the lid of your keyboard or just try it on a tabletop or your piano bench or something like that. I want you to play the right hand fingering, but I want you to just drum the left hand beat so that you're starting to get a sense for when those beats come in. So watch me do the first line. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Now I want you to pause the video and just try drumming the left hand. After you've done that, press play. All right, now we're going to try taking that to our keyboard. So we have our left hand thumb on C below middle C. Here's my middle C. Here's my C. Then I'm going to start with finger 1 in the left hand. And I'm going to play C, G, C. Try that much with me. Ready? Go. C, G, C. Now let's try adding our right hand in. Listen to me do it first. Now you try that much. If you need to, pause the video and practice it a couple of times on your own. Now for what a wonderful phrase. Make sure you're coming in with C's on both the left hand and the right hand. What a wonderful C, C, C. Watch me do it again. What a wonderful phrase, C, C. Now you try. Now pause the video and try that much hands together on your own until you feel comfortable with it, and then press play. All right, for our next part, we're going to go down to low F. So my finger 5 is on this F all the way down here, and it's going to play F, F, F sharp. That's this black key right above F. I'm going to play that with finger 4. It has kind of a wrong sound to it. It doesn't sound like it's right, but it's going to kind of add to the silliness and playfulness of the piece. So I'm going F, F, F sharp. Try that with me. Ready? Go. F, F, F sharp. Then I'm going to take finger 4 and move it to G. And I'm just going to step up from G to A and B, like this. G, A, B. Try that with me. Ready? Go. G, 2, 3, A, B. Let's do it one more time together. Ready? Go. G, 2, 3, A, B. All right, now the trick is fitting those beats in between where they're supposed to go while the right hand's playing. So I'm going to go ahead and close the lid of my piano and just try drumming it again. So I'm starting from the Hakuna Matata in measure 4, and I'm going to drum. Ready? Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. I want you to pause the video and try drumming that on your own. After you've done that, press play. All right, if you've drummed it now, you should have a sense for where the left hand beats fall with the right hand. Now let's put that together with the notes that we practiced. So watch me do the first part. Hakuna Matata. So it comes on the ta, the D and the F together, and then my A and F sharp come together. So watch me do that again. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. That part's a little bit tricky, so I'd like you to pause the video and spend a few minutes going over that until you feel comfortable, and then press play. All right, now here's where I have my hand position change in the right hand. So while my left hand's playing, I can begin to move my right hand to where it needs to go, which is finger 2 on the E, right? So watch me do it while the left hand's playing. And then it's ready to go as soon as it's... And you're gonna come in with no worries at the same time, A and A in both hands. Worries for. Let's just try the worries for. So it'll look like this. Worries for. Let's try it. See if you can try it with me, nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, go. Worries for. If you need to, pause the video and try that on your own. All right, after I play 4, then I start into my crossing over in the right hand. For the rest of your days, where I have my crossover with C. For the rest of your days, and on days now, I'm gonna add an F sharp. Days, and then up to G. F sharp, G. So watch me play that whole phrase, and then I'll let you try it on your own. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Pause the video, try that much on your own, then press play. All right, moving along, it's our problem free. We left off here with our thumb on D. Right hand's gonna switch, finger 3 goes to E. I'm in the same position in my left hand, where I'm gonna alternate, just like I did at the beginning, between the C and the G. And then, in measure 15, I'm gonna sneak my thumb up to D, 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 D. The third D has an accent mark and a staccato above it, which means I'm gonna play it loud and short. So listen to me play those 3 Ds. Try that with me. Ready, go. D, D, D. All right, watch me play It's Our Problem Free now. It's our problem free philosophy. So you'll notice philosophy is a little bit tricky. Philosophy, and then my D comes in. Philosophy. Try just playing philosophy on your own, pressing pause. After you've done it, press play. All right, now for our last Hakuna Matata, I'm going to sneak finger 3 to the E flat. Hakuna Matata. When I play the last phrase, my left hand's going to play C, and then I'm going to open up my hand because it's going to move. It's been closed because we've kind of been playing these keys all right here, but I'm going to move all the way down to this very low C. So I'm going to open up my hand and play C, finger 2 is going to play G, and then finger 5 is going to play low C. Try those 3 notes with me. Ready, go. C, G, C. Now try it on your own. All right, now that's gonna come in on the ta-ta. So it's gonna be Hakuna Matata. Watch me do it one more time. Hakuna Matata. Now pause the video and you try the last Hakuna Matata. All right, nice job working through the piece with me. I'm gonna go ahead and play the whole thing for you so you can hear the whole thing. If you like, you can follow along or even try playing along.